Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. Today is a 5 to 10 minute, just kind of general full body mobility, stability, and core aimed on helping you get prepared for whatever activity or workout or day you have ahead of you. So we'll mobilize through the spine, hips, shoulders, find a little bit of core activation and feel really good. So grab a foam roller or a yoga wheel. For the first minute of class, just roll out whatever feels like you want to roll out. I'm always going to probably do my low back and my glutes. And if you don't have a yoga wheel or a foam roller, then just kind of stand up, shake around, jump around, wiggle out, get some blood flowing. Giving yourself a minute of like self massage and just some time to arrive into your practice today. About halfway through, so if you're doing something on one side, then switch sides. A few more breaths here. If you find somewhere interesting to linger, go ahead and stay there. Perfect. Finish up and then meet me on your backs. So we're going to lay down all the way onto your back. Bring your knees towards your chest, but not all the way, so your shins are parallel to the sky. And then from here, drop your knees over to the right. You could squeeze a pillow or a block between your knees if you'd like. Keep your left arm extended long to the left and right arm extended long to the right. And then take a little circle overhead with your left fingertips. So we're going to bring them up overhead. Try to keep contact on the ground the whole time. Rolling over to the right side until your left shoulder stacks on top of your right. And then fingertips open again. So we're finding a twist through the upper spine. Once your left hand reaches out to the left, engage your core, especially your obliques, and hug your center line in to bring your knees up to the sky again. And then drop them over to the left. Again, you could, when you're lifting up towards the center, squeeze that block in between your knees. So take a breath in this expanded shape, and then twist. Bring your right fingertips overhead, all the way to the left until your right shoulder stacks on top of your left. Open it back up. Let it feel good through the shoulders and the spine. Big inhale, breathe here. Exhale, hug everything in. Engage your obliques, bring your shins parallel to the sky. Drop them to the right, twist to the right. Open your left arm back up. Breathe in and then breathe out. Core lifts your legs and then brings them over to the left. Good. Right arm sweeps up and over to the left side and then back again as you twist open. Engage your core, lift your shins to parallel. Let's do one more on each side. Move with your own breath. Finish up. And once you do, we're going to roll onto our bellies. Stretch your legs long behind you and then find a little bit of an internal rotation. So bringing the weight towards the pinky toe side of your foot, rolling the inner thighs up towards the sky, and then press down into the tops of your feet. From here, push into your hands very lightly, but use mostly your muscles on your back body to lift up into a cobra shape. So pulling your heart forward, pressing your feet into the mat, active through the back body. Bring your right, or your chin to your right shoulder. Stretch out the neck here, and then roll your chin up and over to the left shoulder. Roll your chin up through center, and then drop it back down, chin to chest. Tuck your toes, push through your palms. Either ground through your knees or keep your knees lifted and find a push-up. And then inchworm. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet at the back of your mat. Bend your knees as much as you want or need. Let your head hang heavy for a breath. And then walk your hands back out into your plank shape. Lower down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Push into the tops of your feet. Push lightly into your hands. and lift your heart forward. Bring your chin to your left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of your neck. And then roll your chin up through center and over to the right shoulder. Lift up through center again. Drop chin to chest. Tuck your toes, push through your feet or through your palms. Come to a plank shape and walk back into your inchworm. Hands meet your feet at the back of your space. Let your head hang heavy. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands forward. Knees can ground or stay lifted. Lower down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, lift up into cobra. Right ear, right shoulder. Roll your neck through center. Left ear, left shoulder. Through center. Chin to chest. Tuck your toes. Push up. Inchworm. Walk your hands back to your feet. One breath here. And then walk back forward. Do one more round on your own. Moving at the pace and at the intensity that your body is ready for today. Good. Drop your knees down to the mat and turn to face the long edge. Bring your right foot out to the side and externally rotate your right knee so your knee is tracking over your toes, and then take a bend and straighten into your right knee. Your pelvis is open to the left. So this might feel really nice on your right inner thigh, your groin. Take another bend into the right knee. Push back to extend, and this time turn your toes to the left. Find a long right leg. Tuck your left toes back behind you for support. And then we're gonna sink back our hips towards our left heel. So it's like a hip hinge. And then extend, drive your hips forward. Turn your right toes out to the right, bend your right knee, drop down into your lunge shape, straighten right leg, turn your toes in and plant the inner seam of your foot down as you sink your hips towards your left heel. Chest stays kind of lifted here. We're not hunching down. Engage your glutes, drive your hips forward. One more time, bend into your right knee. Straighten, turn your toes in. Hip hinge. Good, bend your right knee again. This time bring your right hand up to the sky. Pretend you were holding something. You can hold something if you want. And we're gonna find a half kneeling windmill. So from here, turn your body a little bit to the right. Bring your left hand or your left elbow down towards the ground on the inside of your right foot. Might feel a nice stretch on the outer glutes here. And then push down through your right foot. Stay active as you drive back up and turn your chest to the left. Good. Shoulder is stable here. Turn your chest to the right. Gaze up at your thumb and then drop either left hand or left elbow down to the mat. Drive back up. Turn your chest, and one more time on your own. As you finish up that last rep, switch your legs. So right knee is grounded down, toes are tucked, and then left foot steps out to the left, externally rotate that leg, and find a few pulses in and out of your lunge shape. Left knee is tracking over your toes. It can surpass the toes if that feels fine for you. Good. Now, turn your left toes in, straighten your left leg. Chest is facing the long edge of the mat, and then sit your hips back towards your right heel. Drive your hips forward. Rebend into your left knee, and pulse down into your lunge. Straighten, turn your toes in, sink your hips back. Adductor, rock back. Adductors are inner thighs here. Good, one more time. Bend into your left knee, sink your hips down. Re-straighten. Inner seam of the left foot is down on the mat. And then hip hinge back. You can, of course, use your hands for support if you want. Good. Okay, find that lunge again into the left leg, and this time stretch your left hand up to the sky. Strong and stable through your shoulder here, and keep that elbow as straight as you can. Gaze up and then turn your chest to the left as your right hand or your right elbow comes down on the inside of your left foot. Good. Drive through your left heel, come back through center, rotate your chest to the right. Twist to the left, gaze up at your thumb, recommit to that straightening in your left arm, and then find your windmill, lowering down. Active push up, turn your chest, and one more time on your own. Good. All right, come back through center, feel your body. Notice if you want to finish up with anything else, but hopefully that prepared you for whatever you have ahead. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.